Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I've got a nail order haul. It's, to be fair, not very exciting, I'm not gonna lie. It's all very like necessity sort of items, but I'm gonna swatch the AnGel build gels as well because I still haven't got around to doing that yet. So I thought this would be perfect timing. I've also got one of their new sparkly top coats, and I thought it'd be nice to swatch those. So here is a little card that you pop in. I've been using nail order for a while now, and I don't have anything bad to say about the brand. Like, the customer service is amazing, the products themselves are amazing, everything is just brilliant. So I've got some lint-free wipes. I love this packaging, that is really handy. They come like that, and there's 325 in here. I don't know why I'm finding it so difficult to get that back in. I usually just use what they called waxing strips, cut up into strips, but because this was in the Easter offer, this order is from, and you have to spend £150 to get free delivery, so I added these on because then it brought it up to 151, so I didn't have to pay for delivery. I'd rather pay the £3 something for those wipes and get something for the money than just pay for delivery that's like £6 and not get anything from it. So that's why I got those. Never have too many things like that anyway, the necessities. I also got their metal board and refill, what do they actually call them? Zebra files for metal board, replacement, that's it, not refill. Replacement metal board files. So there's 25 in this pack, and they were only £5.60 in the sale, and I got the board for £2.40. So I got all of this, which is the equivalent to 25 new files, for way less than 25 actual files would cost. So that is a win in my opinion. Let's just dig everything that's loose in here out of these peanuts. I think that is it. Some sweets down there, of course. Let's get this box out. So they had a deal on in this sale. Make sure that's completely empty. They had a deal on in the sale where it was, if you buy 15 gels, you get 5 of them free. So I bought one normal top coat, one sparkle top coat, and then 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 builder gels, because obviously everyone, if that's what you're using, like that is the brand that I use. So I go through them quite quickly because it's what I do all day, every day for my job. So it was worth taking advantage of the offer. So I got all of these. So I think I got four of the Divine one, 4 Saint, and 5 Cherub, because I use Cherub for the sets where the client's just having a full colour as well, not just for the clients who actually like the colour of Cherub. So I do go through that one a little bit quicker because I use it under full cover as well. And then I got, like I said, their new sparkle top coat. I've got the silver one and their normal top coat. So I'm going to do some swatches. I'm sat in my coat, by the way, because I've been out today and it's really cold outside. Let me just grab some swatch sticks. So I'm going to do a coat of the sparkle top coat just on a clear swatch stick, because I like to do that to be able to pop them over any colour and you can see underneath what it looks like. I do actually need to do that with all of my other ones as well, because I currently have them on the stiletto ones. That's one thing I haven't got around to doing yet, so I do need to do all these other ones. These are all what I call toppers. You can put over different colours. So if clients want a plain colour but with some extra, they've got all these to have something on the top. So some of them are blue sky, a lot of them are blue sky. We've got Gel Perfection, a few there from them, and then Gel Box UK, and then this eggshell top coat is also blue sky. And now we've got the nail order one to match. Just make a bit of space so I can actually get my lamp where I need it to be able to use it. But I've seen a lot of people wanting to transfer over to nail order the past week or so because of the whole gel bottle scenario. I won't get into that, everyone's got their own opinions. But yeah, so I just thought it'd be good to do a video. I'm not going to swatch all of the colours because I actually only really use Cherub, Divine and Saint, because they're like the, what's it called, like the most opaque ones in my opinion. Cherub not so much. I do use that for the clients who need something a bit more natural as such. So my clients that work in care and stuff sometimes have Cherub just on its own, because it can be used as like a more neutral one because it's completely nude. And then Saint is the darker nude one. You'll see in a minute, but Saint is the darker nude one that's opaque, full coverage. And then Divine is the pink one that is. I'm trying to use my nose to get it to focus. There we go. So that's that one. Dog's just creeping around, which is why everything's creaky. But I can just pop it over any swatch stick to see what the colour would look like sparkly instead of plain. Which is very, very handy for anyone wanting to add a bit of sparkle to any colour. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp for, just dropping everything all over the place as usual. I'll pop that in the lamp for a full cure. I don't know what is wrong with the dog today, but she's very on edge. Right, so we've got Cherub, Divine and Saint. They're the three that I'm going to swatch. There is 2 more in this collection at the moment. I know they are bringing more AnGel Builder shades out, but they haven't yet, so we're just waiting for those. But we'll do these 3. There is Faith and Seraph as well, but I'm not really keen on either of them, to be honest. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, I don't particularly need them. I'm going to do it on the inside because I don't want to have to waste top coat by popping it over the top. So I'm just going to do, it's a beautiful consistency, this builder gel. I absolutely love it. Obviously, if you want to see it working like properly as a builder gel, not as a swatch, make sure to watch some of my recent, within the past few months, Watch Me Works, because they're all using this. And then I'm gonna do quite a thick layer on these swatches just because they are an odd shape and I want it to be nice and even. So instead of one really thin layer and then one thicker layer like I'd do on actual nails, I'm gonna do 2 like medium thickness layers, if that makes any sense. Build it up a little bit. Just gonna get a little blob on the end of my brush. It's a lot easier to use on nails, that is for sure. Everyone's go-to colours are different, of course, by the way. Just because I don't really use Faith and Seraph doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't, so I don't automatically only use those 3 because that's what I've said. You need to obviously figure out what's most popular for your clients, but that's Cherub anyway. It's a beautiful, completely neutral nude. So I'm going to cure that while I do the next one. So I'm going to do Saint next. I also don't get heat spike with these 3. I'm not sure why, but I do get heat spike with Seraph, which is the lighter, like, in my opinion, less opaque pink than Divine is, which we're going to swatch next. That is the only one out of all of them that I actually get heat spike with, which is very random. I'm not sure how that works and what would cause that, but, well, I know what heat spike is caused by, of course, but I mean, I don't know why it's just that colour. It's very strange. There's a bubble in that. Just going to pop that. There we go. And I'm going to put it in a bit thicker. I'm not obviously overly bothered about it being a bit too thick on these because it doesn't 100% matter if it doesn't cure entirely. It's not on a person, so it's not going to give anyone any allergies or anything. I'm just going to bring that to the side a bit to make it a bit smoother. Cover the whole nail. Like so. So that's that one. I will pop them all next to each other when they're all done. And then next is Divine, which, like I've already mentioned, is the pink one. It's a beautiful, beautiful creamy coloured pink. It's not creamy coloured, creamy pink. It's a lovely, lovely texture, but they're all the same. So easy to work with. They do remind me a bit of the Glitter Bells ones with the fact that they're runnier, but they're not like Glitter Bells. I don't know what it was with Glitter Bells. I found it quite difficult to get along with it. Loved the colour selection and stuff like that. Like the amount of colours they have is phenomenal. The lasting power was brilliant. Like I literally had nothing against them in terms of how they lasted and stuff like that. The only issue I had was that they were so runny that I had to do one nail at a time because they just ran everywhere. They were a nightmare. And I just gave up in the end because it drove me mad. Whereas these ones are thin, but they don't run, which is very strange. Seraph, I find, I'm not sure what it is with me and Seraph, but we just don't seem to get along. Like I said, I have heat spike with Seraph as well, so I'm not sure what it is about me and that colour, but we just don't get along, which is fine because my clients prefer Divine anyway, and that's the other pink, so it's fine. But yeah, it's not for me, but for the rest of them, like for the most part, they don't really run, so I can do all 4 of these nails, pop them in the lamp while I'm doing these 4, and then pop them in and do the thumb separately, fine. Don't have any problems doing it that way at all, which is fab. Just going to quickly do another coat behind that one, just to even it all out a bit. I am doing a thinner one this time, not really going to build it up, just float it over. Maybe a bit down the sides as well. Perfect. I love Saint. Saint is a beautiful colour. For anyone who did use Gel Perfection, if you want like colour comparisons, I'd say Seraph is the closest to Blush, because Blush wasn't really like a completely opaque creamy sort of colour like Divine is, but it's very similar to Seraph. And then this one is very similar to Apricot. Very similar. I'm just going to bulk this up a little bit at the top because it's a bit wishy-washy up there. And then use my detailer to just move it around a little. Like so, much better. So yeah, they're definitely the 2 closest. And then Nude would be the closest to Cherub as well. So they're the alternatives to those, for anyone who did use them. Right, I'm going to let them fully cure, and then once they are fully cured, I'll bring them out and show you them all next to each other so you can see side-by-side comparisons. So I've decided I'm going to pop a coat of the Sparkle top coat on the underneath of these nails, so then clients can see them just normal colour, and then with the glossy top coat, not the glossy, the shiny, sparkly top coat, so I'll get there in the end. I love top coats like this, and having a top coat like this can like sort of can sort of like double your collection of colours, because if you've got lots of plain colours with no glitter on and then you get a top coat like this, you can double the amount of colours you've got, because then you've also got all those colours as a glitter colour as well when you're using this on top. I absolutely love these top coats. There is 2 different ones. There is this one, which is the silver sparkle, and they also brought out a gold sparkle one. But they did say, it says on the website in the description, they did say in the live as well, I didn't watch the live, but they've mentioned it since, that they are both very similar, so it might not be worth having both. Which I think is really good of them actually, because any other brand, well not any other brand, but other brands could just sort of let you buy them and be disappointed, but you've paid for it, so it's fine. But yeah, this is the silver one, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to wait for those to cure, but we've got this one now it's no wipe as well, by the way. And then again, I can just use this. Clients can pop it on top of any colour and see what they look like with a bit of glitter, which is really, really handy. That is perfect. So here is the colours. I absolutely love them all, like obviously because that's why I bought so many of them, why I use them all every day, but they're just all beautiful. And then if we flip them over, ignore the background because they're the wrong order now, but that's what they look like with the sparkle top coat. That sparkle top coat really is beautiful. It's really, really shiny and lots of glitter in it as well, which is good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was somewhat use to you if you are thinking of rebranding, or even if you just like watching hauls, I suppose. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.